Today we shall start a new chapter that is known as tissue system. The tissue aggregates to form the system on the basis of their function and nature, and this is called the tissue system. So in plant, three type of tissue systems are found. First, the epidermal tissue system. Second is the ground or fundamental tissue system. And the third is vascular tissue system. We shall deal one by one to all these three types of tissue system. The first is epidermal tissue system. It makes the outer tissues, aggregates, and protects the plant body. It is in the direct contact of the environment, and it is of unicellular type, means one layer. Their function is to protect the plant from desiccation, so that due to excessive loss of water by transpiration, the plant does not die. And the second function is to store some food materials and sub products of the plant. It works as the storage house of the synthesized products of the plant. So in the most of plants, the epidermal tissue system is made up of parenchymatous cells that are unicellular, and there is no intercellular space between them. The shape of these parenchymatous cells varies from one to another. They may be polygonal, they may be quadrihedral, and so on. They are continuous in structure except the position of stomata and the lenticell. We know that the stomata is the opening found in the plants, mostly in the plant leaves, through which the gaseous exchange takes place, and the lenticells are the certain structures found outside the epidermis. That is, in the bark there are certain passages known as lenticell, through which also gaseous exchanges takes place. So except these two, the epidermal cells are continuous, and the cells of this epidermal tissue system, they have vacuoles, and protoplasm is found just attached with the cell wall. So this is the nature of the epidermal cells tissue system. The cell wall is of cellulosic nature, and there are some parts of the epidermal tissue system. The first is cuticle. It is the outward covering of the epidermal tissue system that is not found in the roots and some aquatic plants. And in roots, cuticle is not found, and the epidermis in the root is called epiblema or piliferous layer. So it is impermeable, and hence it does not allow the outer things to go inside the plant cell. So it is just a protective layer. The second is bulliform cells. These are the certain bigger cells found on the patches. There are some patches in the leaves of the monocots found. There are some patch-like structure found in the leaf of the monocots, and in the upper part of these patches there are some big cells that is known as the bulliform cells. Their function is to store water, and opening and drooping of leaves are supposed to be takes place by their activities. The third is stomata. As we know, stomata is responsible for the gaseous exchange of the plant, and they are chiefly found in the leaves, and there are certain openings through which the gaseous exchange takes place, and these these openings are termed as the stomata, and these openings are guarded by two guard cells which are of kidney shaped, bean shaped structure, in which the inner wall is certain thick and outer wall is thin. So by the opening and closing of the stomata, the gaseous exchange takes place. During the daytime, the starch is converted into the sugar, and the turgidity, due to turgidity and difference in pressure between the thin wall and the thick wall, the stomata opens, and hence a gaseous exchange takes place. At night, the sugar is converted into a starch, and hence the turgidity drops and it is closed. So these stomata are found in all types of leaves. We know that in monocots, isobilateral leaves are found. So on the both surfaces, the stomata are found. But in the dicot leaves, which are dorsiventral, mostly stomata are found on the lower surfaces. So these are also a part of the epidermal tissue system. Next is the certain epidermal outgrowth. We know that in a stem there are found root hairs which are multicellular, stem hairs that are multicellular, and in the root hairs are unicellular. But except these hairs that is normally occurring on the stem and the root, there are certain extra hair-like structures. They may be unicellular or multicellular. So these extra hairs or hair-like structures are generally termed as trichomes. So these trichomes are of different types. They may be unicellular, and they are unicellular and hooked as in cannabis, and they are in form of stinging unicellular hairs as it is found in Urtica dioica, or it is thick and pointed unicellular hair as it is found in Vermina stricta. These multicellular hair and the multicellular hairs, these are the different kinds of hairs. Hair I have said are unicellular in nature, but when they are multicellular, they may be of different kind. They may be of uniseriate type. Uniseriate means in one series, one line, the cells are in one line, and hence they are known as uniseriate. And when the cells are the hairs are in which the cells are in two lines, then it is called as the biseriate. And when they are of multiple lines, they serial lines, then they are called the multiseriate. So in the uniseriate form of trichome, there are several types of trichomes. As first are the pelted type of uniseriate trichomes. The pelted type of uniseriate trichomes has a disc-like structure at the top, and hence they are known as the pelted. And these trichomes are found in humulus. And the second of uniseriate type is branched. It may be of two-celled, and they may be of two-celled, as in Leucus aspersus and on the stem of lantana. The third are unbranched type of uniseriate trichomes, that is found in Tridex procumbens. And the fourth is these trichomes are unbranched but they are uniseriate, means they are found in one serial, the cells are found in one series, and thus they are called as uniseriate. The other form of uniseriate trichome is stellate, like a star shaped. Just example is Gossypum. In the stem of Gossypum herbaceum, that is cotton plant, in which the trichomes found are of uniseriate type and are of stellate nature. And the second form of multiseriate, the second form of trichomes that are biseriate, that are found in the stem of Lantana indica. And third is multiseriate. Multiseriate trichomes are found in petiole of Portulaca. Means in this stem the trichomes are found in the many series. In many series, that the cells of the trichome are arranged in many series. So these are the extra growth of the epidermal tissue system. In some, besides the trichomes, there are some scales that are the modified form of trichomes, that is found in olea or humulus, and that are mounted. These scale-like structures are mounted on a stalk-like structure, and these scales are found in the epidermal tissue system. The third is the collaterals. These are the secretory gland-like structures and are found in the uniseriate or multiseriate, or sometimes on the pelted trichome-like structures, and their function is to secrete some products, excretory products, and they are found in Boerhaavia nicotiana, in the lips of Boerhaavia and nicotiana, and on the covering of the orange fruit, they are found having wile glands. They have wile glands. So these are known as collators. The other form of cells found on the epidermal tissue system is water vesicle or bladder. In some rare plants, there are some epidermal outgrowth which are bladder-like structures, and their function is to store water. Perhaps these are found in plants where there is the lack of water or the scarcity of water, so their function is to store water, as it is found in ice plant, a plant that is named as the ice plant, in the leaves of ice plant, that is all about the epidermal tissue system. In the next lecture, we shall read the other tissue system, that is known as ground tissue system. After epidermal tissue system, when we cut the section, stem or root of the plant, angiospermic plant, we find upper epidermis. So it is the tissue containing epidermal tissue system outside, and inside we will find the tissues inside the epidermis and outside the endodermis, and there are also tissues which are inside the endodermis, in which vascular bundles are found. So these all tissues inside the epidermis and outside the endodermis, they are called extracellular ground tissues or the fundamental tissue, and the tissues inside the endodermis, in which vascular bundles are found, these are known as the intracellular ground tissue. So in the next class, in the next lecture, we shall read them one by one, and afterward the third vascular tissue system. Then thank you.